Hi everyone, my name is Eddy Bee. I'm a musical artist and from Cameroon, Bayangi boy. Grew up in Douala, Pot Kumba, but originally from the Manu division, Manu subdivision in the Southwest province or the Southwest region. I'm also a father, a medical professional, and I'm currently residing in Dallas, Texas. That's Eddy Bee.
If I start for the tell you the thing where I want is yeah. And if you start for the tell me the thing where you want is yeah.
I'm into Afro fusion, Afro pop, Afro beat, Afro R&B. I'm into Eddy Bee music.
This Christmas, I gonna love you better. This holiday, you gonna love me better.
I started actually getting serious into music, and been on and off. I did some music. I was active between 2007 and 2009, and then I took off time, and I came back 2014 or 2013 up till now. So, sort of periods that I've been really active in music. So music for me had always been, I mean, you know, it's hard to tell. I've liked soccer just like most Cameroonian youths. I've liked soccer, but I've never been the actually sportive type. Mine has always been music. I just enjoy the form, the act, and the art of music. So it's just naturally, honestly, I've never thought about why I've not been more on the sports side, on the and more on the music side. It just happened. I just feel like I was drawn more towards the music aspect of entertainment when it comes to growing up in Cameroon. So it's just no explanation. I just love music. Growing up, I admired Kotobas a lot as an artist. His vocal quality, I mean, his musical talentry was just out of this world. Kotobas in Cameroon, of course, in the Yango, you know, other African, the Premier Gaou guys, you know, Magic System. Also, I had a lot of influence from American artists such as Joe and Tyrese and Michael Jackson, of course. Rest in peace to Kotobas. I mean, those I've had a fusion, like a lot of influences from different artists all over the world, honestly. So it's just been a lot. I listen to a lot of music from different parts of the world. So it's just I've had a little influence from every part. But those artists that I named are my main influences.
Hey everyone, this is your boy Eddy Bee. This is where, now for Yehweh, this is where everything is done. From the beginning of my music to taking it to a more professional studio to get it done. So this is where the Eddy Bee magic begins.
Wow, that's a good question. I think me, you know, my style of music, I don't think, honestly, I don't think I try to sound like anybody else. I do music that's clean, that you know, you can listen to it in your home with your kids and not have to close your ears or close your eyes from watching me or listening to my lyrics. But I know I'm not unique in that sense. There are a lot of artists also who do that, who do stuff like that. But you'll have to listen to me, listen to my work, go back and listen to what I've done in the past and what I'm doing now and the projects that I have in the future, coming up in the future, and you'll understand how unique I am. I try to do everything out of usual, normal. Biggest challenge as a Cameroonian artist in diaspora is actually feeling like you're part of the Cameroonian music industry. We have You know, we do a lot of stuff here, Cameroonian artists here. Let me speak for my, you know, I do a lot of work here, videos and that, but you just still feel like we're not getting. We'll send stuff to Cameroon. We'll try to get into the industry. We'll try to get into the into the market in Cameroon and feel as part of it. But it just feels like there's a brick wall. And I'm very, very aware that is the fact that we're not, well, I've not had the time. I've not put in the effort enough to go back to Cameroon and really, really do it the grassroots way. I'm very, very aware of that. That's a challenge which I'm working on this year and the years to come. We're gonna try to be more engaged actually on the ground in Cameroon with when it comes to actually putting our music out there to the public, to our audience. You know, music is is universal. It just depends on the way you deliver your music, I believe, and because Cameroonians, we listen to some Nigerians. For example, I'm just using Nigeria because that's the new wave in African music. We listen to some Nigerians or Ivorian or Congolese. We listen to Lingala songs. We don't understand what they're saying, but we still enjoy it. A lot of Cameroonians who pay top dollar to go to a Nigerian artist's you know, show when they're speaking all Igbo or Yoruba, or, you know, and so back to me, when I go to a show, I try to make sure that I'm connecting with my audience in a personal way, not necessarily lyrically, but in engaging them in other ways that they understand. So it is a challenge, of course, but once you get that exposure first, I believe, then it gets a little easier because then they trust you. They get to understand what kind of music you're doing. I mean, when people feel music generally, if they enjoy the music, they enjoy it. It doesn't matter what language it is in. So we just try to do it that way. You know, I'm almost certain that Nigerians probably went through that as well when the industry was coming up. So we will have to go through it. We're not, Cameroon is not special. Cameroonians are not special. We're gonna go through that. They're gonna call people, or they're gonna say, oh, this is whack, that's whack. We need to support it only if you're good. We can't just support you because you're Cameroonian. We can't blah, 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 blah. Nigerians went through that. They went, you know, they're where they are now because somehow somebody somewhere had to decide, like, you know what, this is ours. We have to support. We can only encourage these people who are bold enough to want to put their vocals or their lyrics on some kind of music and entertain us somehow. Let's encourage them to get better. Sometimes encouragement is being critical, you know, but there's positive types of criticism that you give people, that you give artists, and not focusing on little innuendos, you know. So we will get through it. The public is just doing what the public can do. They're asking for better from the artist, so that's very understandable. But at the same time, the public should understand that nobody, if they want to keep supporting outside music, you might just change your nationality, move, become like, you know, they don't claim that you're Cameroonian and they, oh, Cameroonian artist. It's good, like I said, critique. Say this music it could be better, it could be this way, but don't just completely, oh, I'm not gonna buy it, I'm not onto it, you know. So there are ways of saying it, that's all I'm just trying to say. Let's support ours, encourage the guys to make better music. Because, I mean, these guys were not born, you know, with good music. Like, you have to practice, you have to do more, you learn as you go along, you grow from your past mistakes, and that's how music gets better. Like I said, I mean, it'll come together. We're going through a moment now that is just that, there's that little challenge, but we'll get through it, but we all have to be in it to make it work for us. We all we got. I have a really good relationship with artists. Like, I've met, well, Magasco, shout out to Magasco, that's my brother right there. Leo, we're good friends as well. I have I recently met Numerica, and we had a little chat. Really cool dude. I mean, all these guys from Cameroon, all the artists from Cameroon that I've met personally, are Daphne as well. Met with talked for a little bit. I mean, these are very, very talented individuals, artists, and I know that we'll continue to build the relationships, and I only know it's only gonna get better. You can get to my music on every possible social media platform. You can get it on iTunes. You can get all my music is on YouTube. You can get me on Spotify, Pandora. I have a page, radio station on Pandora. All social media platforms. I'm also available on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all on Eddy Bee Official, EDDYBEEOFFICIAL, Eddy Bee Official. I just had a recent album that dropped. It's called the Eddy Bee Show, and it's available again everywhere. You can get it and get it and experience some magic. Well, first, as a family person, my music is influenced by the lyrics that I feel are appropriate for everybody to listen to. You know, I do music that I feel that, you know, like I said, family kind of oriented music, but at the same time, I do also love music, but with clean lyrics, where, you know, grown-ups can also listen to it, you know, when they're, you know what I'm saying, in that kind of moment, you know, you can listen to that kind of music too, but then it's not really vulgar, where, you know, the lyrics are kind of, you can build whatever you want in your mind, but I'm not calling it out to what it is. Again, it's just to influence, to put out that kind of music where you can listen to a love song even in front of kids, but they really would enjoy it because it's not explicit. I don't know, but it has a feel. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's, yeah. The Cameroon music industry, I think, is morphing. It's really, it's trying to find its rightful place, which I think within the next 10 years or less, it'll get there to a point where it has its own very, very separate identity. And I will say that guys like the Alpha Beta record guys, Salatiel, headed by Salatiel, and also Phil Beal, Sanctum as well, who produces Magasco. This guys, like some of these producers, Method J as well, shout out. You know, these guys are starting to come up with a sound that is unique to Cameroon, and in that way, I think they're bringing Cameroonian artists that were doing more. I don't want to say foreign, but because Cameroon is a combination. Like we have, what is it, 250 tribes or so in Cameroon. So there are tons of, you know, there are different tribes with different styles of music, from the Mbaya to the, to Bikutsi to Makossa to Moninkim, which is my, you know, there's several. So I think that these guys are doing like a mainstream Cameroon urban music, which is kind of bringing all that stuff kind of into one sphere. So a country that diverse, I think, is going to take a while for everything, which is why there's so much, I think, I don't want to control chaos, if to put it that way. There's so much going on, but I believe that it'll all come together, especially with these guys that I named, these producers who are kind of driving the music to this point. It's like I said, it's not there yet. We're working, but when it gets there, I tell you, like the wave that Cameroon had in the 80s with Makossa, people are not ready. They're not ready. We got this. We got this. Wow, the Eddy Bee Show was it was a long time coming for me because I'd been doing music for even without putting out music out for people to listen to. I've been doing music in the background for a very long time. I've been a vocalist for a long time, and the people who around me who listen to me, who have been listening to me for a long time, always ask me to put out an album. And so this 2018, we decided, my team and I decided that, okay, this year we have to put out something, and to put out something, we have to come up with a launch party, which we did, and it was very, very successful for those who were able to make it. I had everyone who was involved, who featured, all the artists that featured in my album were part of it. On stage, we did it was a whole show. The Eddy Bee Show was actually a show on stage where all the artists from, well, Magasco was not present because he was in Cameroon getting ready for his show, which again, shout out to Magasco, man. This big stuff happening. Anyway, so we had Naomi Achu, Prince P, we had Reflex and Tirajai, all part of the album, were there. They performed. They came with, we had like a skit type. It was a show. It was the Eddy Bee Show. If anyone was there, next one, y'all better not miss it. It was very, very special. I mean, everybody who was there was really classy. It was in a really upscale spot here in Dallas. I mean, the whole production team was just on point. I can't. You guys, you can watch the video. We'll upload it on YouTube, and you can watch it and see for yourself what happened. It's good. It's a really good show. My message to other Cameroonian artists: just stay strong. Let's stay steadfast. Let's keep doing this. I really applaud what Ambe did with the Bonne Année, the Happy New Year song. He brought all those other artists: Magasco, Blanche, Mr. Leo, Salachel, Bless B, TZ, and Boy Tag. Oh man, Boy Tag's dope. So he brought all these guys together. That's what we have to keep doing. That's my message. Let's keep collaborating. Let's do a lot more work together. That's the only way. Because we all have our little fans, we all have our let me not say little, because I don't want to miss. We all have our fan bases, you know, and if we collaborate, we're bringing those fan bases together, and that's how we grow. I believe if you look at what, again, you know, recently I've been watching a lot of these Bomaye, the Naza, Daju, those guys, and those Congolese guys who are out of Europe. What they do, they collaborate with each other. They, you know, individually they're doing their thing, but they come in together and they do songs again together. That unity, I think fans enjoy watching unity. I mean, people enjoy unity. So if we do that as Cameroonian artists in the diaspora or even back home, let's mingle. This industry is not only for one person, you know. This is an industry, collection of people. So we need to do something collectively more often, and I think that'll excite the base, excite the fans, and things will be better. I know things will be better, but it's just my own view again. And to the fans, man, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The ride has been not as rocky as it would have been, but it's been good. It's been decent. I know 2019 is going to be a lot better. Beyond 2019 and beyond will be a lot better. So I thank you guys for all the support. I promise that we will continue to do music that you guys love. I welcome all the critiques. You know, let me know. Eddy Bee, you know, I think maybe you should. Yeah, I want to listen to. I want to hear all that stuff. Not one person has the whole answer to everything. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for giving me a chance to entertain you one way or another. And like I said, I hope continue to follow me. My website is available as well, eddybeemusic.com. And let's continue to make this magic together. Let's grow.
Any man we be talk say you no go better. Eta man dem a good, ain't even young my way. Eta man dem a good, ain't even young my way. My man dem dey yeah, all my people dey yeah way. And if you don't this also bolo. Be man no want to over question me make we the jolly yeah. Danser, on va danser, bouger, on va bouger, danser, on va danser, bouger, on va bouger, make we dance.